We'll amend the roll call to include Frank.
Hang on.
Well, Bill Anderson towards. Well, they've been tag teaming several years.
Amend the roll call, or you want to redo the roll call?
That Randy can
Chuck?
do, and there's some stuff that.
Here.
Tony?
Garth
Here.
has been
Frank,
doing,
Here.
and it is 6:11.
But I like them. They do good work. Both of them.
The minutes from August 15th,
Reason you
2017
asked me that?
meeting were distributed in your packet. Is there any corrections or objections to the minutes as distributed?
No, sir.
And they'll be accepted. New business, HNTB, Darren.
I will be very short. We have not heard anything back from SRF as far as their review of the PER. I reached out to them today and didn't get any response back, so they are still within their 3 to 4 month period they told us it would take for them to review. So hopefully next month we'll have something, but at this point there's really no change from last month.
Very good.
Thank you.
Automatic chlorine shutoffs, Rick.
Oh. Just think, Frank, you almost got a ticket. Driving excess is one for this meeting.
I got a bag.
I only have one quote. Do you? Oh, you got, oh, that's right. So you got this.
Yeah.
Get a copy of that. I emailed it to you.
Yes, thank you.
What I have here, it's a quote from Bill Anderson on automatic shutoffs on our plant 2. We've had a couple chlorine leaks over there. In the meantime, I've got it hardwired into my SCADA system, so we have alarms in our plant. We have a red light, warning light on the outside of the building. We also now have an audible alarm hooked to this chlorine detector. All that's fine and dandy. However, we still have a chlorine leak. We know about it, we still need a way to get in and shut it down. These are electric shutoffs that sit down on top of the tank itself. We have them in plant 1 and plant 3 also. We can set it to wherever, say we wanted a 2 part per million. If it detects that chlorine gas, it automatically initiates a shutdown. At that point, you don't have to enter the room to manually shut the tanks off. I do have another quote coming in. I do not have it yet. It's from Chlorinators Inc. He's the guy, Steve Akers, the one that actually takes care of our chlorine systems now. He just didn't have enough time to get my quote to me tonight, but I will have some. But what I'd like to do is go ahead and get the approval up to $22,610.56. And if this next quote is equivalent and comes in lower than that, then we can go ahead and get that ordered and get that put on so we can eliminate something happening in the near future. So
I'll make a motion that we go ahead and approve the money for a gas cylinder automatic shutoffs. Have a second.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Have roll call, Donna.
Chuck?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Frank?
Yes.
Very good. You're
Good,
to go,
thank you.
Rick.
this is pretty important. This is
Be very dangerous.
yes, it can be
situation.
very dangerous. Somebody can really get hurt. This little information I do have. I will have quotes next month for water tower power spraying and washing. I contacted the company, Frank, that you put me in contact with. National Water Cleaners, I think, or something like that. That's what they do. They've been in business for 21 years. Talked to him today. He wanted the heights and everything on our towers, which he told me that they were kind of, our towers are unusually high. Is that?
Depends on what part of the country you're at.
Well, okay.
You've been doing it for 21 years, it's not unusually high.
That's what he
That always
told
scares
me. He told me it could be up to $4,000 difference on each tower if they have to go from 135-foot lift to 180 or something like that.
That could be correct.
So,
It's the equipment cost of renting the equipment.
Yeah,
Nice.
180-foot JLG could be up there.
so that's kind of what he was telling me, and he's going to get me something put together for next month that I can bring to you. And if you noticed, our East Tower and our Honda Tower, both of them need some attention. It's time. So,
Are we gonna have to paint after we power wash, Rick, or is that? yet to be
this
seen?
company does not paint. They do touch up. It says that they do a little touch up, but I guess they're experienced enough, and Frank might be able to touch base on this a little bit. He knows a little more about towers than I do. From my understanding, they're calling it a soft wash, so it's more of a more power spray than actually scrubbing on it, I guess. And then they come back with a some kind of an inhibitor that they coat the tank with to kind of keep the mold from coming down for a certain period of time, or building back up for a certain period of time. So.
Yeah, you don't want to put high pressure on it, you blow all the paint off of it. I mean, not on the Honda Tower, but the other one, it could create if you get a little bit.
Right.
You want it soft, but I mean, the one by G-Com is going to cost more and it'll be harder to get to.
Right.
Honda plant will be pretty easy. You may not have to do the whole tank. Are they going to come and look at them before they give you a quote?
Well, yes, he's going to send somebody down to look at it, because and he said something about doing the bottom half, not
It
necessarily.
doesn't look terrible bad from the equator down.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
So I'll have more next month for you.
okay.
Very good.
That's all I have. No new trucks.
Since the mayor's not here, does anybody else have anything you'd like to bring before the board?
I'll leave earlier next time. 2 hours isn't enough.
You're okay. Well, in that case, adjourned.